All right. So I've been experimenting with a handful of different things lately since I've been wanting to get more into all different types of retro games. Right now, I got the GameCube set up, playing Sonic Adventure DX. I was also testing out Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, Sega Genesis, and stuff. Trying out this new layout I got set up right now, so that way I can try to capture retro games on the actual consoles rather than on the Retron. So I decided to pick a game that I'm really pretty familiar with. So we're gonna get started with Sonic Adventure. We're gonna see how far I can get within the next couple hours. I think again at the very least I'll be able to get through Sonic's game and maybe Tails or we'll see.
Select a memory card. Select a file.
It's gonna that way we start fresh. I'm gonna delete that file, start fresh from save 2.
Let's get him!
I think maybe one day, later on down the road, mind you, there's a mod for the Steam version of this game, the PC version, where you can use the updated. It's hard to explain. You use the updated graphics while also using the Dreamcast original lighting, and yeah, it's tough to explain, but some areas look better on the original Dreamcast version, and of course it makes it widescreen, which no versions have done. So I might do that one day after I'm done with this, and like, do maybe like a side by side comparison. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. And also, I'm not a speedrunner by any means. I'm not gonna try to beat this as quickly as possible. Although I've played it enough times, I can get through it relatively quickly. But I'm not gonna be skipping any of these cutscenes. I'm just gonna try to just enjoy myself.
Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah!
I always love how that one guy just his only method of movement is some sort of moonwalk. Ah. There we go. Done.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time. Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
On my remote.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Load times shouldn't be too bad in this game compared to what they were on Dreamcast.
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Ah, what am I gonna do with you?
Ah. That's usually one of the places where I end up messing up and I clip out of bounds, or now it's here. This game is a little messy at times, and sometimes you might just clip out of bounds and die. I always like the music in this game. I messed it up. Oh, that still works. Ah. The controls can be a little wonky sometimes.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to
Ah.
2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel.
That was my fault.
You'll fall.
Got a little overzealous there, jumped early. And then this should be the end of the level. Yep. Who the hell's messaging me?
Yes!
Ah. I'll take a look at that later.
Yeah, not bad.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Man, the writing for this game is just not good. There's a way. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I think speedrunners can do that. I can't do it.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Oh yeah, I thought they got rid of this. You could take a look inside the train. It's a little, it serves no purpose, but it's fun. Boss fight.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
And that right there is the exact moment Sega decided to stop calling him Robotnik in the West and just keep calling him Eggman, like they've been calling him in Japan. Ever since then, he's always been Eggman, and in Japan, he's always been Eggman.
What, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force! The hard way!
I think there's a strat to beat this boss relatively quickly. Let me see if I can try to do it. Missiles, and then he's gonna dive.
All systems, full power!
Yep, that's it. Supposed to go through the whole motion 3 times. First time he shoots one batch of missiles, I hit him. He dives, I hit him. Then the second time he shoots 2 batches of missiles, and then third batch of missiles, you know, so on. And you know, it's a first boss, so it's simple enough. Ease you into the game.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos! Time to eat!
Chaos?
I think one of these days I'm gonna try to. I really want to figure out. I need to split up the. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a splitter. So that way I can split up the signal. I don't want to play Dreamcast. But specifically, I want to play House of the Dead 2. And the problem with that is, light guns don't work on new TVs. But I have an old TV. I want to play it on that, but I want to split the signal so that way I can still capture it while I'm playing it. That'll be fun.
On its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos, let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Alright, now I gotta come up here. Is it this button? Yeah, it's this button. These first few levels are probably the most fun ones, at least in my opinion, because as the game goes on, the levels get harder and longer. But of course, I mean, these initial levels are really, they're only just supposed to like teach you how to play the game anyway. So, oh my god, I died. We'll pretend that didn't happen. And I'm not gonna get the shield power up because I died. That's lame. It was the electrical one too, so I get that magnetism with the rings. At least that'll make up for the life that I lost. Whoosh.
Head straight up. You should be able to get out of the tornado. Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
And I think this is the cut to the next song. Yes. I like the song. This is actually the same song from Sonic 3D Blast, but there's actually a difference between the Sega Saturn version and Sega Genesis version. And this song, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this is from the Saturn version. So it's a more updated, more modernized version of that song. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice little throwback. Good for you, Sega. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. Ooh, mystery box gives me one whole ring. That's great. You know, I really wish they'd make another Sonic Adventure game. I feel like when they made Sonic 06, they tried to make it a Sonic Adventure game almost, because it had like that whole open world type feel to it. You know, you go to an area, you jump in, kind of like this to start the level. But that game is just so bad, so glitchy, and it was just so many load times, so many load screens. It was just,
Station Square will be departing.
it was bad. Where am I going now? I guess I gotta go to Station Square. Yeah, because it's getting darker. It's not dark yet, so I can't go to the casino. Or I think it's Casinopolis in this one. I got to get my upgrade. Yep. Sonic is the only person with a high enough jump to be able to reach this. And I think some other characters just have it blocked off in general.
Now you've got light speed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Yeah, so with the way it is right now, it takes a little while to charge it up.
Ready, go!
But I'm gonna head back to the hotel, get the upgrade, and it shortens the amount of time I need to charge it for. And that's that area I was talking about where I don't know how to reach it, but I know speedrunners do know how to reach it. And if you get that upgrade first, you won't need to get this one. It saves some time in that aspect. But I'm not a speedrunner, so it's not a high priority to me. It's this area right here.
Ready,
Hit this button. Where's this button? Crystal ring.
This is the crystal ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the light speed dash.
And now I can head to the casino.
The train headed for the Mystic
And there's also a
Ruins
little
will
thing
be
here I wanted
departed.
to see if I can. There's one of the relatively new characters goes flying through this area. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. See, now it takes a lot less time to charge up. And this one is basically just a long game of me playing slots. Okay, yeah, so the trigger buttons on the controller, control the paddles. Where is my ball? There it is. And this is all I'm really doing. I think I need to get like 400 or 500 rings to get the emerald. And that's already a good start. Takes all of our rings. Alright, so the 200 I have is not enough. I probably gotta get another 200 or 300.
Try and deposit as many rings as you can.
I got that.
It may even help show you the way.
And each of these pinball machines have, I should have done that. This one's cards. I don't think I like that one very much. This one is really trippy because it's based on... This is the one I just came out of. There's one that's based on Nights into Dreams. It might be this one. Yep, that's it. This one's pretty fun. Except for when that happens. There it is. Does that serve any function at all? Have I ever I don't know if I've ever seen this before. This is trippy. That was weird. I don't know how speedrunners get through this quickly. I'm gonna, yeah. They gotta transition back to the primary pinball machine anyways. And this is the Nights into Dreams part from the Sega Saturn game. And then we're back here. Of course. Let's see if this is enough. I might need to get more. Oh, I think that should do it. Yep. Plenty.
Yeah, not bad.
Gotta pay attention to that key, that's important.
Yeah. Hey. Oh no, the Chaos Emerald.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, jeez. Hey, man.
Remember the first time I ever saw this game being played,
What
I was at my cousin's
happened
place,
to that
and
emerald we
he,
just had?
super excited, he got himself a Dreamcast before
I guess
anybody
Eggman's
else
got
did
one of them,
because
but the other one's safe.
he managed
That
to
guy
get
must be desperate.
an
That means
imported
his two to
Dreamcast,
our
the
one, and
Japanese
that's
version.
Not good. Come on, Sonic.
He
we're
got
going
it
to get
from
busy.
Starland, back before they became East Starland. Oh, there she is, there's Cream, the rabbit. Yeah, there she went. Yeah, so he had gotten it, and he had gotten Sonic Adventure, which was a launch title, and he was so excited. Only problem is, you know, it was what it was. It was a imported Sega Dreamcast, so the games were obviously in Japanese, and the only games he had were Sonic Adventure and Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur was pretty straightforward. You go through like the campaign mode, fighting in all the different areas on the map and what have you, and he did that. But with this game, the story tells you what you need to do next. And since the audio and subtitles were all in Japanese, he had no idea where to go. And he would spend hours. So when you see that key happen, when you see that key fall, we didn't know where that was in reference to. And in the moment we finally found it, we're like, ah, of course, felt dumb. Did not want to do that. And this area is kind of fun, but at the same time it's a pain in the ass because of stuff like that. Okay, I think that is what I want to do.
Ready? Go!
Why? I think this is one of those areas where the Dreamcast version actually looked better. I think they had to cut some corners to port it to GameCube. Specifically, I think it was the lighting and how it looked off the these icicles here.
Be careful not to fall off.
You don't say.
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
And this is where things get a little hard. There's a snowboarding part, you know, hey, lots of fun. Only problem is you're going down this way. So you don't get to see what's happening. So the cool areas where like that where you can make a jump and do a cool trick, you don't know what's coming. You're just kind of guessing. I think this game came out around that time where like 1080 snowboarding and SSX, whatever it was, those games were really popular. So it's not like you had to reinvent the wheel with snowboarding or anything like that. Just kind of pick a game and copy it. And I think this is where I want to go. Nope. Messed it up. Ah, I missed it. I always like catching that part. That way I go up top over there. That's always pretty fun. And this is why I like to mention that I'm not a speedrunner, because I think there are ways to completely bypass that entire level. And like the way the game, the game is, and the way the level is laid out, you just kind of fall down onto the Chaos Emerald and finish the level. Which, I mean, speedrunners is cool and everything, but it's not fun for me to that particular, like in terms of exploiting glitches and whatnot. Gotta go this way.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Do I gotta fight Knuckles now? Yeah.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now! What? Let's just see you take them, huh? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Done.
Oh! Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds! Ah, Eggman. Oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
And that boss fight, I think we had to do that 2 more times. Once with Tails, and then once
That's right.
as Knuckles against Sonic.
Practically gave them to me.
So
Hold it
since
right there,
it's Sonic Adventure, it's basically one long story being told. It's the whole story being told from each character's perspective, so a lot of them will overlap, and you end up playing through some of the same parts twice, or sometimes more than that.
The emeralds.
So that's one of the things I like about Sonic Adventure 2,
Chaos.
is they have a good story, and then the evil story, or the dark story for the bad characters. And it's just one linear, and there's one linear story for each one, so you're just playing as the good characters, and then the whichever character the story plays you as. So Sonic, Knuckles, Tails.
Oh, he transformed again.
That way you're not playing the same levels over and over with that overlap. And I hate this boss. I think you have to do this boss like 3 times. It's all about just waiting for him to just come up. When that fin comes up and he exposes that brain, then we can hit it. But until then, we can't do nothing except avoid him. Two more times. Come on, take a peek. There it is. Yeah.
I'll get with you some other time.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friend.
And of course, we have to complete every character's story campaign to unlock the final one to get to the final boss. Just like all Sonic games, you have to get all the Chaos Emeralds, but at the very least, this way it's given to you in the story, so you don't have to go looking for them.
Yeah.
But you got to complete all the characters' stories to unlock the true boss, the final
No
boss.
problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
I really wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. No, I'm not going that way yet. Okay. I think this is where, yeah. I really should pay attention to the story.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
And this is all cutscene, I'm not controlling this at all. And this next part is one of the reasons like I'm glad that Sonic Adventure 2 didn't have any overlap, because not only do I have to do this part twice, once now and once before the end of the game, but I have to do it another 2 times with Tails. Because as you know, Tails is Sonic's partner. He's almost always with him, except for a few parts where he gets separated from Sonic. And the levels that he does have with Sonic is mostly him racing against Sonic, just so that way it, you know, it incorporates him some way or another. I forget which one it is. I think it's this one. You can just like leave. Yeah, I think you can just leave the plane down in the bottom left corner, and nobody bothers you. Let me see if that. Oh no, that didn't happen. It might be later. Yeah, this is one of those levels. I remember watching some speedrunners where they don't really like this level because it's basically just on rails. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't go any faster because it's as fast as it's gonna go. It scrolls through. And people who speedrun this, I think they just put the controller down, like they put the airplane in like one of these corners, so one of them's safe, and then you can just put the controller down, walk away, make a sandwich, and I don't know, get a drink or what have you, and come back later. I think this is one of the parts. I think this is the part where, in the story, Sonic gets separated from Tails because he shoots him down. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it because Tails goes down with the plane and Sonic ends up somewhere else and he has to play his thing solo for a little while. So at the very least, not all of it, you know, overlaps with each other.
Tails? Tails?
Just some random girl just chilling there.
You're not who I'm looking for.
They're just, you know, all the humans in this world
I wonder
are
if he's okay.
completely used to talking animals that are larger than they should be and not colored the same. Just a daily occurrence. No big deal. Now where am I going? I think, yeah, I gotta go to... I gotta go to... It's not here. Okay, so it's not there. Where am I supposed to go? I always forget. Good brakes. Okay, this is where I gotta go. Or not. I think I gotta go down. I gotta go back to the casino. But those guards are blocking Station Square, the subway, the metro, whatever you want to call it. Train station, that's what it is. They're blocking off that area, so I can't go that way. I gotta go this way. And then we meet Amy.
Sonic,
Yep,
wait
that's
up!
what it is. Needed to trigger the cutscene.
Long time no see.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
And her story campaign is actually pretty fun. It's I mean, it's at the very least it's something different, so. Alright, so now we can't go that way. Like hers is something different. It still has platforming, but you have a giant mallet, so it's kind of fun. And then you have Big the Cat, which we'll run into him later. Actually, he might be... Okay, so he's not there. He's not right here. Normally he's going to be chilling right here. You talk to him, and then you'll activate his story. And this was the beginning of the Dreamcast time. I think one of the launch titles was that fishing game.
No problem. He's just a
So that was the thing. People were into those fishing games for a while. You had the motion activated fishing controller too. So his story campaign is pretty much all fishing, I think. There might be a little bit of platforming, but like not really.
Amy! Wait! Oh man! That girl is such a pain.
Alright, I forget how to do this. Okay, so it's just A to go. Yep, it's just A to go forward and turn left and right. That's it. But I need to pick up speed. I need to be able to make these jumps. And I need for that to not happen, otherwise I'll die and have to start all over again.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
And this part isn't really as fun as it may look, only because this little go-kart thing doesn't control very well. So when you see me hitting corners, it's because there's no like drift mechanic or anything like that. Unless there's something I don't know. And then back to platforming. Oops. I think there's a way to completely skip that. If you get a strike, you get more rings here at the end. Yep. And these camera angles, they are not fun. Oof. Oh, I should have got one more ring. I could have got another one up. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, not bad.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Don't want to go the other way. That's just a mini game. Ah, okay, now I remember. I gotta grab that. I gotta grab that key card. And we go over here. I like how I can't get in until the door's all the way up. Speed Highway, this one's fun. I remember when I watched this for the first time, when I played this for the first time on Dreamcast, this completely blew me away. Man, I forget what was that, like 2001? Like this. Like this whole type of thing, it was almost like, this is how Sonic should be. You know, like everything goes super fast and crazy. And it looks like some kind of action movie. Wait till we get there. That wasn't it. That was me messing up. I used to love being able to do that. Yeah, Sonic can run on the ceiling. He's so fast. Yo, oh my god, so cool. And then I messed it up. Oh no! Okay, that was gonna die. I like how they give you speed shoes right before a platforming area. So you're not even using the shoes, they're just there to screw up your day. Where does this take me? I don't remember. Oh, just a one-up. God damn it, that homing attack. Alright. We ain't done yet. This is the cool part. Well, I didn't get any of the items, but that was probably the first time I played through that without messing up completely. So that's still pretty cool. Lovely! I think this is it. Oh my god, I got hit by a car? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, and then this is the end right here. You can get extra rings by ringing the bell. And then... Boop.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.
Alright, so I did that. Still can't go there.
Amy?
There
Oh
we go.
man, where can she be?
Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
And then, of course, coincidentally, there's no more guards blocking that way.